Get ready for a playful dive into history with 5 hidden origins of your favorite games. From Monopoly to Jenga, this series uncovers the surprising stories behind the games we love, revealing the dreamers, tinkerers, and unexpected twists that turn simple ideas into global sensations. Spanning the 1900s to 1980s, these tales show how fun can shape culture and bring us together.
Monopoly. In the 1930s, Charles Darrow sold Monopoly to Parker Brothers, claiming it as his own creation, but its true origins trace back to Lizzie Magie, a bold feminist and anti-monopolist with a mission. In 1904, Magie, a writer and inventor from Illinois, created the Landlord's Game to expose the dangers of greedy landlords and teach players about wealth inequality, inspired by economist Henry George's ideas. Her innovative game featured 2 sets of rules, one for fair, cooperative play, and another for ruthless competition, showing the stark contrast between equity and exploitation. Players could buy properties, charge rent, and even face taxes, mirroring real-world economics. Darrow played a version at a friend's house in the 1930s, made tweaks, and sold it, becoming a millionaire while Magie earned little recognition. Reported by the New York Times, Magie's story, uncovered decades later, proves games can spark social change and inspire generations. What's your favorite board game memory? Share below. Next, Scrabble's wordy beginnings.
Scrabble, the beloved word game, was born during the Great Depression. In 1933, Alfred Mosher Butts, an unemployed architect in New York, invented a game called Lexico, where players scored points by making words. He analyzed letter frequency in newspapers to balance the game, a clever touch that made it challenging yet fair. Struggling to sell it, Butts teamed up with James Brunot, a game enthusiast, who refined the rules and renamed it Scrabble in 1948. They sold just 2,400 sets in the first year, but a Macy's executive discovered it on vacation in 1952, sparking a nationwide craze. Reported by the Washington Post, Scrabble became a household name, celebrating wordplay and friendly competition. Today, it's a global sensation, with tournaments crowning word wizards. What's your best Scrabble word ever? Share it below! Next, Twister's Tangled Tale.
Twister, the game that ties players in knots, debuted in 1966, thanks to Rain Geyer, a Minnesota toy inventor. Geyer wanted a game that got people moving, so he designed a map with coloured circles and a spinner to call out moves, originally calling it Pretzel. Partnering with Milton Bradley, Twister hit shelves but faced backlash. Some called it too risque for mixed company. Then, on May 3rd, 1966, Johnny Carson played Twister with Eva Gabor on The Tonight Show, and sales soared to 3 million copies in a year. Reported by Time magazine, Twister became a party staple, proving physical fun could break the ice. Its legacy lives on in countless laughter-filled game nights. What's your funniest or most painful Twister moment? Or maybe they are one and the same. Share it below. Next, Uno's colourful creation.
Uno, the card game of wild colors and wilder cards, was born in 1971 in Reading, Ohio. Merle Robbins, a barber, invented Uno to settle a family argument over card game rules. He sketched the deck, red, blue, yellow, green, plus those tricky draw 4 cards, on his kitchen table, even mortgaging his house to fund production. Robbins and his family sold 5,000 handmade decks out of his barbershop, catching Mattel's eye. By 1972, Uno went global, selling millions and sparking countless family game nights. Reported by the Cincinnati Enquirer, Robbins's simple idea became a worldwide hit, teaching us to laugh through competition. Today, Uno's still a go-to for fun, with new twists like Uno Flip. What's your best Uno victory? Share it below. Next, Jenga's towering story.
Jenga, the nerve-wracking block-stacking game, was created in the 1980s by Leslie Scott, a British woman raised in Tanzania. Inspired by a childhood game with wooden blocks in Dar es Salaam, Scott turned her family's pastime into Jenga, Swahili for to build. She launched it at the 1983 London Toy Fair, selling it from her garage with help from her brother, who hand-wrote the rules. Milton Bradley picked it up in 1987, and Jenga became a global sensation, selling over 80 million sets. Reported by The Guardian, Scott's cross-cultural creation brought people together, one wobbly tower at a time. Today, Jenga's a party favorite, testing patience and giggles worldwide. Have you ever played a perfect game of Jenga with no moves left? Share it below!
Thanks for watching 5 hidden origins of your favorite games on Short Bites of History. We make history fun by serving it in small bites on YouTube Shorts. Videos are created with the help of AI using VidAI. A link to VidAI will be pinned in the comments section. The video popping up now is something that YouTube thinks you will like. You know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.